Hi everyone, this is Lorraine. So today I have a little haul to share with you, plus a little like first impressions of this YSL palette I talked about in my last video, which I think I'm gonna post these both in the same day, although I did film the other one yesterday, so that's why they're both being put up today. Just because I feel I'll probably have a video up tomorrow too. So first thing that I thought I'd share with you is my thoughts on this YSL palette, since I've had a chance to use it only once. So I'm going to tell you my thoughts. Definitely way superior to the Urban Decay one. The Urban Decay Naked Smoky palette that I showed in my previous video that I told you all I'm going to return. I haven't returned it yet. I'll have to return it tomorrow. The way that I felt about that palette made me think that, I don't know, I just felt that palette was so bad. So then when I went to use this palette this morning, the YSL, that looks like this, the Couture Variation 10 color eye palette. Seeing the two back to back was like night and day. This is so much better. I've just used 3 colors in the palette. This color all over my lid. I used a little bit of this in the crease, and I used this lighter one just the inner corner. The way that this palette was compared to my previous palette, the smoky one, it's just amazing. This one just went on so smooth. It just was nice. It blended out easily. I think the quality of these eyeshadows is impressive so far from the ones that I have used. But when I look at it, the colors are very similar. And I actually told myself no more palettes. Right before I bought these 2 palettes, I told myself no more palettes because I just prefer having small little eyeshadows that I can stick in my handbag and that be it and not think about it, and it's just easy and everything's great. And I told myself no more palettes, and it's because in reality the colors are just, I don't know, they're just so similar. However, for me, I'm probably just gonna pick out a couple colors that I like and keep using them. Whereas if I went to, like, let's say the Chanel counter where they have a new one out that I've thought about purchasing recently, which I haven't. It's like 5 eyeshadow colors. It's small, it fits in my purse. So I'd prefer to have that over this, but I do like this. If you decide you totally need to have an eyeshadow palette, then this is great, but YSL also makes little quads. I do feel like the eyeshadow in this is a little bit better than the quads though, for some reason. I'm not really sure. I guess it's not a quad because there's actually 5 colors in there. But you know what I'm saying, it's small. So far it's a really great palette. Just, is it necessary? Probably not. But for a review's sake, it's a good palette. So if this is something you're interested in, by all means, you want to spend $100 on a palette, go for it. It's pretty, they're pretty colors. I think that it's great. To show you what I purchased at Sephora. This is because I purchased these things. I'd already decided I was returning my smoky palette, but I didn't have it with me when I actually bought these things. So, just a couple things to share with you. First, I really desperately needed mascara. I didn't have any mascara, so I needed to pick up a mascara. I was going to get the YSL mascara. They have a new one. In particular Sephora, they did not have any YSL mascara, so I went with the Makeup Forever Smoky Extravagant. I'm wearing it right now under false lashes, and I really like it. I really like it. It looks like shiny on the lashes. It goes on smooth. I like my lashes to appear a little bit more thick and lengthen a little bit, and this is that kind of mascara for me. Some people prefer their lashes to be long and skinny. Some prefer them to be a little thicker. I prefer a lot. And so this gives me a good base, especially when I'm wearing false lashes, but it also looks very good by itself. And it doesn't irritate my eyes. And I got 2 lipsticks by Bite Beauty. I got one of their matte cream lipsticks from looking on my phone and see what I have in my Sephora cart. From my Sephora cart, I was going to get the color Barberry and the color Plum from this particular line. However, seeing them in person, I ended up picking up the color Juniper. And these are matte cream lipsticks. Oh wow, that's kind of neat packaging. Look at that, that's pretty cool. So it looks like this. Do 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 do. And it looks like this. It's really quite lovely, and I will swatch it on my hand for you. Look at that. This color looks fantastic. So I'm happy about that. I really like the Bite lipsticks. I'm right now using one of their hand cut ones that are like chopped off at the top in the color Cream. I really like that one too. And I picked up one of their Luminous cream lipsticks, and I was going to pick up the color Salute, but then when I saw the colors in person, I ended up going with Retsina. And let's see how this packaging looks. Let me swatch it for you. This is like, I don't know, their lipsticks so far, the two that I've used, have been so good. I think I've found my new favorite line of lipsticks. Not that I'm a makeup snob, I've just tried so many different brands, and I've just become accustomed to some of the best makeup that there is. So it's hard to top the next, it's hard for a product to come out and top the last one. So I have now very high expectations of cosmetics, and these lipsticks, they meet my expectations, and I think that they might be a little bit better because they're not, I like how matte they feel, but they're not like drying. They're matte but not drying. If you have dry lips, it might be a little bit too dry for you, but I don't have dry lips at all. They just feel good. Like they feel like they're like kind of sealing to the lip. So I will see you all next time with another video. Goodbye.